I have bad dreams. Do you ever have bad dreams? Do you remember them? I was frightened by my bad dreams. But now I know all about dreams. See, dreams are like dreams, even though you might think it is. Our friend Theodore didn't always agree. I remember one time when Theodore had a dream so real, he thought he'd seen Theodore at salvage company dock. The water was getting and they'd snuggled together for warmth. Something was gurgling. It was gurgling under the inky sea. Gurgling at first, and then it was bubbling, and from the bubbling began a foaming, which at last became a swirling, and faster and faster, and from the water, Theodore gasped out loud. The next morning, Theodore and Foduck went to the Oceanic Institute to find out about Theodore floating in her dock. Said Foduck, "Are there any monsters?"
I have no idea how to breathe,
replied Rebecca. "How's this?" he called to Theodore, who was floating beside an old fishing net with pieces of and other bits and things hanging from it. Theodore studied Foduck's carefully. "Just what we need for our monster trap," he declared at last. Now that was something Theodore hadn't thought of. Having a sea monster around all the time would be terrible. "It'll come into the trap, but it will scare it away," added Theodore hopefully. From the very deepest, darkest depths of the harbor. First a gurgling, and then a bubbling, and finally... The next morning, Theodore and Emily were hard at work. Theodore said to himself slowly. He was very, very tired. He hadn't been able to on account of the sea monster. He wished he could have a little nap right then and there. Theodore's eyes began to get heavy, as if he was going to go to sleep. "Theodore, mind your course." It was Petra, the pilot boat. Theodore saw that his end of the ship was heading right towards my office. After they had finished moving the ship, Petra called Theodore's side. "Theodore," she said, "are you feeling well?"
I breathe.